Yeah, I don't even want to take it this far. It's not happy. We're gonna abort that mission. I did all that for nothing. But that's how you get in. Oh!
Oh! That didn't take long.
Oh no! New Rover day! Well, let's let it get off the ramp and then we'll look at it. But it's on here. It's alive.
Oh, this thing's
That would have been best case scenario. Starting off well.
Yeah,
that's fine. Welcome back to the YouTube Motors YouTube channel. This is Troy, and we're doing another auction Rover Roulette drop-off. And we're live, yeah. So, 07 Supercharged Range Rover L322, auction truck, 125,000 miles. It's green. We don't know much about it, but it's running. And we're gonna give it a quick once over. Yeah, it doesn't smell amazing in here. Oh, I don't know if this was so visible in the pictures with the headliner, but that's not great. She started, didn't sound great. It's got tires. It doesn't look rusty. Oh, there's a little bit of what we're potentially looking for. So first we'll do the control arm test like we always, oh man. I don't know if it's got much brake size. It's not great, but
sounds worse back there.
yeah, it's a little squeaky. Hold on, stop for a second, we'll check this door. It's got a little rusty on both sides. But let's see what it does. Maybe it's running rough because it needs a little tune-up.
Needs a little fucking scrappy.
So we got check engine light, no other faults. Let's see if the AC works. Oh, backup camera works. Look at that.
Peak 2000.
God, these things smell so bad. It smells like high school graduation.
Wow, this only has 130,000.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Let's watch the temp gauge too, make sure it doesn't blow itself out.
Can't go very far. There's maybe a liter of gas in here.
Oh.
That didn't take long.
Oh no. Oh no. Reduciato.
Was that half a block?
And that
Scenic route.
yeah, so you know.
Whoever sold this has to be so happy.
Yeah. All right, check out the back. It has a Rover mat and some cookies in here and some trim pieces and a used spare. Oh, obviously, like all L322s, these are rusted and broken off. Oh, there's a little smoke coming from the tailpipe, probably from it running rich. And there's your brake wear sensor just hanging there. So let's see if we can get this hood open and see what the state of the engine is. I wonder if that was sabotaged or not. Should look up the apartments of us. St. Charles. Looks like someone has tried to gain entry into it by failing with that method. But let's look at the bright side here. Let's try to find the silver lining. It has an interior.
Bronze lining.
There's a bronze, there's a lining. It's not silver. It has mats.
Sure. tear.
I'm doing the silver lining.
Come on, it's got tear here.
It has a roof,
except for,
right?
except for the headliner, except for the...
Some of the rust. All these things that weren't really disclosed in the pictures. It's got an undercarriage, it's got tats, you know. Be a good shop car, do you get it? I've never seen a hood latch broken on one of these either. All right, howdy. So, welcome back. And behind me, we have the stricken L322 charge that we recently purchased sight unseen for a friend of mine. And I'm going to try to do him a solid because we need to resell this thing. He doesn't want to deal with it, but I can't get the hood open. Hey. So we're going to try to get the hood open, and that involves taking the wheel off and finagling some things. So let's get down to it. And then we can maybe run the codes and see what this thing is doing, because right now it's misfiring. We can't check the oil. We can't do anything. Can't even see the condition of the engine right now. So, you know, I want to give it a fighting chance. So let's get to it. All right, so first matter of business is getting up in the lift, and let's just check it out. Let's see what's going on with this truck. Now, I think you saw before, we've got some rust going on in here. It's probably a bad seal, bad maintenance. But let's duck under this and see what it looks like from the bottom. All right, so I apologize. The light's not good. Oh my gosh. What the hell is that? That is blown CV. I don't know why it looked like it was more than that. Yo. Well, I cut that video short. Man, someone just slammed their brakes on and Will couldn't stop and smashed his, oh man. So I'm gonna try to help him out. All right. So do a brief intermission while they sort things out in the paperwork insurance with the police. But looks like a car stopped randomly in the middle of the road and couldn't stop in time in the wet in the rain, and you know, that's how you ruin your day.
I had functional bumper shocks in.
Ooh.
And I've got a whole spare set too, so honestly,
yeah, well,
looks like I might have. Dude, low key that
Ooh, no, you got the radiator a little bit.
I did.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah, but it's not leaking.
All right, back to the carnage. So under here looks okay. Transmission doesn't look like it's leaking. Cats and everything are in place. Going back towards here, a lot of rust in the back. Unfortunately, it's not god awful. It looks like this. Wow, that's not the right way to do that one. But it's okay. It's not completely rusted out though. I mean, there's salvageable bits in the diff and things like that, but you know, it's just unfortunate about the hood. So let's see if we can do something about it. All right, so we've got this jacked up on one side. What I'm gonna do is pull the wheel, try to gain access through this fender lining, and so we can get something up in there to pop that. So let's go. So I apologize, the light's bad here, but I've got the fender liner pulled back, just a couple nuts and bolts. And now, let me see if we can see up in here. I might actually use my phone to see. The flash on, and we should. Oh look, there's coolant. Okay, we haven't seen this engine, which is a shame. Man, up in there, up and away. I should be able to grab a cable, maybe, and pop it open. I don't know, we'll give it a shot. You know, all this work I just did to do all this, and I'm looking for it, I'm looking for the thing, and I'm looking at the cable. I can see a cable in there. I'm like, oh, you know, like, what's that doing? What's that doing? Where's that cable go? What's this? Oh, what's that? Oh. But, oh. Yeah, so I did all that for nothing. But that's how you get into it. God damn it. All that for nothing, but, you know. Now we can check out the engine. All right, so let's check this out for the first time and see what's going on. I need some hood holder because that ain't gonna do it. All right, so the first thing we've got going on here is a little bit of timing chain noise or low oil. So let's hope it's low oil. No, you're good. That was a little low. Not too bad. Let's see if we can see anything else. Maybe I'll clean the mass sensor too. Accents there. So I'm gonna plug in the heavy duty Altel here, and we're gonna run the codes while we are messing around up front. Turn those off and see where we're at. This usually takes a while. We'll hit auto scan. In the background, we got Will. He's gonna try to get this in a state where he can drive it home. So it's a double race against the clock. So you just need headlights, right?
Pretty much.
Runs and drives, radiator's still good, not leaking. So just pull it out, make sure there's no frame damage, and slap some lights in and get her home. It's some roadkill shit right there. I was gonna say, you could just pull that so the fan doesn't hit.
What I need to do is pull everything off the engine.
Or the accessory belt, something's rotating. There's just rotating noise somewhere. So we'll check out this mass airflow sensor, which looks a little dirty, so we'll give that a little spurts. And maybe, give it a fighting chance. And here we go, all the faults, which I don't know what I want to do. I might just clear them. So that's doing its thing. That's thinking about its life. We added a smidge of oil. We've cleaned the MAF sensor. I really don't know what else there is to do because the coolant and everything looks good. So I guess we'll fire it up and, let's clear the codes, fire it up, see if we still have the misfires, and then go from there. You never know. So we got misfires, random misfires, misfire, system lean. Let's see, hold on. Let's see if this thing has a gas cap. It does have a gas cap. How's a gas cap? No pressure in the tank though, so that's not a good sign. So we got lean codes. Vehicle speed sense. I mean, this is a lot. I'll take a screenshot, we'll look that up, but it doesn't matter. Let's quick erase all of this and clear the check engine light and fire it up and see if it still sounds terrible. All right, let's fire it up. No codes. It's gonna smell a little like bit oil, I think, because a little exhaust leak. You can see that's still running rough. Yeah, so it doesn't sound good. Well, let's see if a little bit of smoke. So maybe there is a real issue. Well, of course we know there's a real issue. It's a Land Rover. I also found some of these coolant-related fan connectors hooked up, or unhooked. So, not gonna close that hood. So let's back this thing out. It feels real rough. You can just hear it struggling. Roll the window down. Oh, well. But now it seems okay. Like we were getting like engine management issue codes and stuff. Ah, no, it's still there. Oh, but then it kind of went away. It's a little bit of lump. I mean, we're also low on fuel, but that's pretty smooth. it might be worth trying to draw it. But there's the chop. Chop, 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 chop. I know this, oh look, you see the smoke coming out? Yeah, that's running really rich. You know, but this car also sat, you know, like I said, I don't really have the budget or anything to like really mess with it, but probably some fuel, some seafoam also, check the spark, the coil packs, to fix some of those misfires, and this thing might actually run well. And again, I have no budget. This isn't even my car, so it's going to be for sale. I just wanted to make sure the hood opens and stuff, so it'd be able, you know, able to sell and diag, because this could be salvageable. I mean, is an Italian tune-up the best option? Absolutely not, but it feels smoother at higher RPMs. It's worked for me before, but it's a lovely sight. I want it, I can smell it. Maybe it's got bad cats or something too, because I can smell sulfur. Body Shop 2.0. Again, how to get in a wreck and fix your car 20 minutes later. Fuck.
For a second time.
For a second time, yeah. Fix it right, do it better. Oh, stop. Your coolant. That probably, whatever was stuck in it, pulled its finger out of the dam.
I wonder if it pulled it off. I've got grills, I've got headlights, I've got...
So the dumb idea here would be to go take it for a ride. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just because, right? Nothing like testing your luck. Ooh. Definitely, you can't hear it, but it's tough to have it translate, but there's definitely something loose or missing still. I mean, the check engine light hasn't come back on yet, but it's not running on 8. It's running on much less than 8. Maybe 6. Yeah, I don't even want to take it this far. It's not happy. We're gonna abort that mission. Brakes feel good though, transmission feels good. all that stuff feels okay. Yeah, it's like the cats are clogged or something, you know? I'm surprised the check engine light hasn't kicked back on yet. Honestly. But I'll probably do a better scan, so let's just get it home and then finish this one up. All right, so I thought the video was over, but it's not over because I am who I am. I couldn't just let that lie. I keep having a theory that this truck has been sitting and might have bad gas. So I'm gonna nuke it. This is the last attempt to do this, to breathe some life in it on the cheap before we just get rid of it. So I got Lucas, so that's gonna go in, treats 100 gallons, so we'll put it in basically 2 or 3 gallons. And then we're gonna put some of this anti-friction stuff in the oil and put a couple gallons of gas in it and let it run for a little bit. Maybe we can get the heebie-jeebies out. I don't know. Look, I mean, it was inspected. Those inspection stickers have tape on them. Never mind. It's just liquid moly stuff, and you know it's supposed to aid in cold start sounds and stuff. This is what we're doing. Cold start sounds. Add right to the engine oil. We did that. Look at the color of it though. So regardless of what it does proactively, it's gonna make the oil look like crap. Next thing, we're gonna go with my buddy Mr. Lucas. He's gonna finish this one off. Oh, this stuff's thick and it takes forever. It's not a normal fill hole, so you just kind of have to. I'll see you tomorrow by the time this is over. But this truck's basically out of gas. So the last thing we'll do is add some gas in it and pray for the best. If not, you know, just 40 bucks down the hole. So this is the first time we've started it. So we put the liquid moly stuff. I don't expect it to make any difference right now, but maybe after a few cycles. We added some oil yesterday, but we never did a full cold start yesterday because it was running for a while. So let's try it right now. Slightly better. We'll try that again and we put some gas in it. All right, so I'm pulling up here. It's a little quieter. We're gonna let it run for a second. Get some of that new gas cycling through it. Put it in park. Still has that miss, but it's gonna take a second for everything to start cycling through it. I'm just watching the tach to see if it's, you know, see if it's starting to do anything. But let's do another quick, not warm start. Turn it off. Ah, that's a little better. Maybe it's getting there. So, man, a lot of feels going on here. Definitely something coming from down here as well on acceleration. And I mean, it feels a little bit better, less lumpy. I'm not getting reduced engine performance on anymore, but there's definitely something still chugging. Yeah, I mean, this truck only has 132,000 miles on it, so I don't know. Again, this is the budget troubleshooting. I don't want to up. There's reduced engine performance. So yeah, it's running real rich. It's a shame I don't have more time. Well, that's never a good sign right there, man. Looks like someone is cranking on that to either remove it or get some stuck out of there, but they didn't do a great job. So I'm getting under acceleration a lot of vibrations and stuff, and I'm wondering, and I'm guessing, is this hot? That's hot. I wonder if that has, there's diff bushings that are gone. I guess that's not too bad. This all doesn't look amazing. Oh, look, that's shooting some grease. I don't know. Oh, that center support bearing. I don't know how much play that's supposed to have or not have, but can't really tell. Like, it's got O2 sensors. They're plugged in. They look not old. Well, actually, I take it back. Someone tried to remove that and destroyed it. But that one looks fine. The exhaust manifolds or headers look okay. Transmission looks relatively dry. Like, it's not just a lot of engine stuff. So I wonder if that's just really isolated to the engine. I also don't know how much play should be in the drive train, if any. Let me know in the comments. So again, I'm being repetitive here. I know I just started it. It really doesn't sound that bad. I got a little bit of like supercharger noise, a little bit of exhaust leak, but you know, it looks like this has probably been an accident or something, because this looks like it's replaced and this is hanging, but you know, it doesn't sound awful, at least from right here. And right now it's idling like fine, actually. Shoot. Hold on. Like, let's just run up the RPMs. Very smooth. I mean, that's not bad. There's no missing there. Ooh, and then in drive, it's not terrible either. It's, man, I feel, ooh. So this is probably gonna wrap up the video. I think this is my finished product. I think I've got it to about 50% better. So that's a center support bearing, but then after that, after you break through the center support bearing and after that evens out, I'm just driving. It's fairly smooth. The miss isn't so bad, and you're just, you know, cruising along. So that is, I chalked it up to, you know, 50 or 60% better than it was, just kind of breathing some life back into this engine. I'm feeling much better about this. This is now fixable, I think. So you still have a little bit of a chug. I think when you're under load at lower RPM, when the torque's loading up that drive shaft, it's a center support bearing or something that's, you hear that, yeah, great. But after that evens out and you load it up better, it just kind of drives normally. It's just when you're taking off and whatnot. So even when you come to a stop, it's not juddering as much as it was. It's just that low RPM doesn't like it. So I think that's going to be it for this one. I think I'm done. I think I've served my purpose. I've made the car, I think, 50% to 60% better. The chain or whatever that noise was on startup is not as present. So I've added a little bit of value, and that's really all it is. So when my buddy does go to sell this, it's presented a little bit better than a car that sat for a long time. This is what it needed. It needed to get up and circulate and run a little bit more, because I think it's got some life in it. I don't know. We'll run it with that. Yeah, look, idling, nice. Put it in park. A little bit of exhaust leak, but that's manageable. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe to all that fun YouTube stuff. We've got a lot of videos, hundreds. Man, I think I have well over 1,000 videos of Rovers, BMWs, Jags, Mercedes, all types of fun stuff. So please check it out. And it must be not that bad of a day because the check engine light just went back off in my E36. So I'm doing God's work out here. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. See you next time.